and welcome to my show, Talking Sports with Lil Dwight. And now let's introduce my co-host, Lenny.
Hey, what's going on? How everybody doing? What's going on?
And now let's interview the first lady on the show, Deja.
Hi everyone, name's Deja. Thanks for having me back.
And now it's time for the original Biggie.
Thank you for having me on your show, Lil Dwight.
Now let's talk about Thanksgiving football. Started out the Eagles versus Lions, the blowout. Let's highlight that game.
What was the score again? Like 40 something to like 7, 6?
It was 45 to 14.
I think that shows for itself. Such a blowout. And against the Lions.
Calvin
No less.
Johnson burnt them a few times.
I can see that was ridiculous. Like
What do you
I
have-
have no thoughts. I mean, it shows for itself. That's embarrassing. Wow.
Chip Kelly's job. If he has another performance like that, Chip Kelly's job's out the window. What do you have to say, Biggie?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But he's already had one against Tampa Bay and the Lions. So
What do you have to say, Lenny? Let's move on to a different game. The Packers versus the Bears. That was tough. The Bears came out the victor, though. What do you have to say, Deja?
Well, I have to say is never seen it.
that's okay, Princess. What it is that was a very hard-fought game.
I really thought for a good while Packers were gonna blow out the Bears, but the Bears, they surprised me. They really did.
Defense.
Defense for
Defense is the name of the game.
Yep. So now let's talk about high school, and most definitely Milltown High School. They ended the season 6-3. I think they would have went all the way because they could have went all the way, but there was a few flaws. What do you have to say, Biggie?
They're not the same team as they were
A few years back.
2 years ago.
Yeah, and say that again. But not every team is made to be perfect.
Usually their team makes it all the way, but this year they did make it all the way. They lost 3 times. They almost made it to that championship, whatever it's called, and it was pretty close.
Well, I think that's mostly because a lot of their players that they had a couple of years back probably graduated.
Yeah, probably what
They didn't have a good set this year. So yeah.
Yeah. Now let's move on to a different high school, Appo. So Deja, tell me about him. I do know they're a very bad team.
Well, I do know that they've had a few wins and such, so it doesn't mean that they've come back from so many years of defeats, but they have been doing pretty good.
Well, that kicker, he has a good leg. I know that.
That is a good thing to have.
Dwight, what was Apple's record?
They were 4-8.
It's better than last year.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Last year, we don't want to go back. I don't want to go back.
We just don't discuss that. It's really bad.
So let's talk. So now let's talk about USC and Stanford.
Ooh, where do we begin? Let's begin where?
That stinky.
Jesus Christ. was shade.
That was
was
just
an immense amount of shade.
That's
For those
complete
of you who
shade.
For those of you who didn't see it, basically what happened was UFC got that touchdown. And basically, the refs just threw it out the window and said that it wasn't a touchdown. And I just sat there on the couch saying, "Oh my God, how could you just look at that and say it wasn't a touchdown when his feet are clearly down and he clearly caught the ball?" It was really shady.
Literally. 1, 2. Come on, ref. Come on. What do you have to say about it, Biggie?
You looked at it good, but it was the coaches should have at least challenged it. He didn't challenge it.
Throw the red flag. Come on, Booth. What do you say something to the coach, man? Now let's move on to the Eagles and the Patriots. What's going on right now? Right now?
Well, right now, it looks like the Patriots were about to come home for another touchdown, but they were stopped for 3rd and 2nd. Right now, they really shocked me, though. This week, they haven't had, they didn't have Mark Sanchez starting, so I can clearly see the difference. The flow of the game is a lot hopefuler. Because I know with Mark Sanchez, I was ready to just go upstairs and take a nap. It was terrible. But now they're up. They're like 14-14. This is the best I've ever seen them play all season.
Yeah, but
Definitely
really,
a big difference.
really, Sanchez should be for
He's
his
going to be
job.
pumping gas in New Jersey in a couple of weeks. I know that for sure.
Sanchez should be screaming for his job right now.
His jobs, I don't even think he'll have one probably by
But the
next couple
Eagles,
of weeks.
the Eagles, they should have kept Tim Tebow. They really should.
They really
What do you have to say, Biggie?
Good idea. I mean, that's an interesting idea. I like that. I really do.
But the Eagles, they really shocked me because when they blocked that punt, I don't know if you guys saw it, but they really shocked me because I bet the Patriots were saying, "Oh, it's just the Eagles. Hopefully, they have the 3 digits up there because we go blow them out." But the Eagles, they shocking me right now. But the Patriots right now they're in the red zone. Who? Tom Brady. He has 28 touchdowns this season. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
and the Eagles gonna get a pick six. Pick six. Brady, you think you catch it?
Interception.
Yes.
Pick.
Amazing.
Oh
Eagles
my
about to
God.
run it in. Jenkins 27 just ran it in for a touchdown, guys.
Eagles got the
They
lead.
are up. E-A-G-L-E-S.
Defense.
And as you can see how mad the Patriots coach is right now after seeing this.
Oh yeah, Patriots.
Astonishing play, which I really didn't see coming because I thought they were just going to go into overtime with this, but that's astonishing. It's quite a difference you make when you take out Mark Sanchez.
Yeah.
As you can see.
Yeah, but I have something to say to the Patriots. No, he wasn't ready.
They wasn't ready for this.
They
certainly wasn't ready.
Now let's go to the Seahawks versus the Vikings. The Seahawks, they surprised me because I thought the Vikings were gonna win, but the Seahawks pulled me darn wrong. They made me wrong because they blew the Vikings out 38-7.
Astonishing. That really shocked me too. I really didn't think they had it in them, but I guess I was wrong.
Really, the Seahawks, they haven't been doing good this year. They really haven't. And they lost Marshawn Lynch. I don't think they're gonna get Marshawn Lynch back next year or the year after that.
I think he'll be ready for the playoffs.
I
He'll
think
be ready for the playoffs.
I don't know.
He'll be ready for the playoffs. And they lost a lot of players to free agency.
Yeah, they did. But this year, I don't know. this playoff picture this year, it's really looking like the Seahawks might make it. What do you think, Papa?
Absolutely, they're finding their identity, and they're winning games.
Yeah, they are.
They're not winning them like they won them last year, but a win in the NFL is a win.
Yeah. So now let's move on to the New York Giants versus the New York Jets. The New York Giants, I really thought they were gonna win. I really did.
I did too, but I guess they wasn't ready for the Jets.
No.
Sorry,
they
Lenny.
wasn't
He's opening the door for
ready.
the NFC East.
But the NFC East, it's really stinky right now. It's really stinky. Like I'm really thinking Redskins gonna win, but then again you got the Giants.
Well,
And
the way the Giants are looking now, they just lost 23-20, so I don't know. Sorry, Lenny, but they lost.
they wasn't ready.
They wasn't ready.
Got him. And really, the New York Jets, they're a good team. They really are a good team. But the Giants, the score was 23 to 20, so it was really close. What do you have to say about it, Biggie?
Yes, it was really close, but I really thought the Giants could beat the Jets.
I did too.
I just thought they could, but
I guess not.
obviously not today.
No, the road. Now let's go to the 49ers and the Bears. I'm really shocked. Today I've been really shocked because I thought the Bears were gonna.
They were gonna blow out the 49ers, but
Why you steal
Score
my
says
words? Stop stealing my words. My words.
sorry, just the thought came to me.
But the Niners, they won in overtime.
Yeah.
Still, a win's a win. But I thought the Bears were gonna win because the Bears they had the ball a lot and
The defense wasn't too shabby either.
yeah, that their defense wasn't bad, but that one pass to Torrey Smith, he took off and ran the touchdown, the game winner. So what do you have to say about it, Big Daddy?
You took the words out of my mouth.
So let's talk about the playoffs this year. First of all, who do you think's gonna win for the Eagles division?
Ooh, that's sketchy.
Still up for grabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Still up for grabs.
honestly, I was counting out the Eagles now, but I don't know if they're lucky, they might actually grab up that wild card.
Yeah,
If they're lucky, because I was expecting a blowout.
because they
They're
really
now they're
need
up
it.
27-14. I'm thoroughly shocked. And now there's
21.
21-14, and now third quarter, 7:20 minutes on the board.
Oh,
And I believe-
eternity. That's an eternity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still anyone's game, but this is the best I've ever seen the Eagles play all season.
Yep.
So it's a real tough call.
And I'm talking about the Patriots. They came off a loss to the Broncos.
Dang.
I
didn't see that coming.
I expected the Patriots to come out here, make a new record off the Eagles, probably 81-0, but still, right now, what I'm seeing, Patriots gonna lose
Unbelievable.
2 in a row.
I wouldn't say loss. I mean, it's still anyone's game, but it's probably a bit excited.
So let's talk about the Broncos division first. The Broncos. Who do you think's winning that? First let me tell you who's in it. Of course, the Broncos, the Steelers, the Raiders, and the Chiefs. Who do you think's winning that, Papa?
Could you say that again for me, please?
Who do you think's winning that, Biggie? Who do you think's winning the Broncos division? Who do you think's taking it home?
Oh, the division. Okay. Broncos.
I'm going with the Chiefs. So now, let's shift gears and talk about Chip, Kelly, and the Eagles.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't jump the gun just yet. Because, as you can see here, now that Mark Sanchez is gone, I wouldn't count them out just now. Or Chip Kelly. I mean, he still is in jeopardy of his job, but as long as he keeps Sanchez off, he should be golden, honestly. Because Mark Sanchez, he's probably going to make or break his career. And as you can see from the Eagles' last couple of weeks, he's definitely going to break it.
I think Chip Kelly's. I think that Sanchez. He better be pumping gas in New Jersey. He better be. I know that.
I think he'll be a great gas pumper. I think he would be great.
I mean, he probably is better at that than he is at being a quarterback.
So let's talk about the fighting from one of the 76 players in Boston. What do you have to say about it?
He made a few decisions that wasn't quite kosher because now he's an NBA player. He just can't go on his emotions and start fighting someone, even if they're wrong.
Yeah. Once you become basically in professional sports, you become an idol, and people don't want to look up and see that their idols starting fights over a little loss in Boston.
Besides, 76ers, they're trying to make a losing record of losing all their games.
They're doing a pretty good job of it.
Well, they can't do it this year now because they won, so. And they try to do the same thing every year. Try and get Durant, try and get Westbrook, try and get LeBron. Who else are they trying to get? Oh, wait. I left out one person. Stephen Curry. Dang. They just... Stop selling pennies.
They'll never get Stephen Curry.
Yeah, Stephen Curry's here.
Never.
Only in their dreams.
Yeah, only in the... So now it's time to sadly wrap this up. It's been a good time. What's your final thing to say?
Basically, my final thing to say is these sports are crazy going. There's a lot of stuff going down, a lot of unexpected things happening, but nothing of that usually comes by.
Yeah.
This Eagles game got me knocked out.
Couldn't say it better myself. This is a true shocker.
And it looks like it's about to have a punt return. Touchdown. So, let's do it. Touchdown!
Okay,
Touchdown!
I
Touchdown!
think that's a great way to end off the Lil Dwight show on a win.
Touchdown!
Touchdown!